These are 8 of the easiest RV modifications that you can make over a weekend, but they're gonna bring you so much joy for years to come. Welcome back, team, small camper fam, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Randy, and every Thursday I share tips and tricks to help you make big memories in small campers. This first RV modification is going to give you more cush to your RV cushions. I used to think the cushions around my dinette that also converts to a bed were comfortable. But after I replaced the foam that was inside the cushions with this special foam, sitting and sleeping on these cushions is so much more comfortable. I ordered the exact size of foam that I needed, so all I needed to do was take out the old foam and replace it with the new foam. I'll leave the information in the video description below for this foam, along with all the other products I'm sharing with you today, because these are the ones that I've used, and these are the ones that I highly recommend. Is there any storage space in your RV that's so crammed full of stuff that it's hard for you to find things? Then this next RV modification is for you. I have this one cabinet in my RV that felt so cluttered and very disorganized. That's why I was super excited when I installed this adjustable shelf. And because it's adjustable, I knew that it was gonna fit inside my cabinet space. This shelf was so easy to install. In fact, I did a previous video where I show you step by step how I installed it. Plus, I've got installation videos for all of these RV modifications, so I'll also leave information for those videos in the video description below. It feels very solid. It's not moving at all. This shelf has doubled my storage space in this cabinet, and because things aren't just crammed inside, I can find them. This shelf has made me feel so much more organized. This next RV modification is a no-brainer. Installing Gorilla Shelf Liner in all of your RV cabinets and drawers will help prevent them from scratches and other damage. But more importantly, it'll help stop things from moving around when you're traveling down the road. This means that items stored in your cabinets and drawers are more likely to stay in place. And this will help reduce the risk of damaging your belongings and the inside of your RV. This next RV modification is going to make you feel pretty dang good, and you don't have to buy anything. And I'm calling this my clean and dump RV mod, because once you go through everything you've got stored in your cabinets and your drawers, and then get rid of anything you've not used in the past year, you might just get a little giddy like I do, because anytime I can eliminate clutter and get organized makes me want to do my happy dance. Have you ever had your stuff fall out of your open storage spaces when you've been traveling down the road? Frustrating, huh? Well, this next RV modification is going to be a game changer for you. Plus, you're going to triple your storage space. Because this barrier netting keeps things from falling out of your storage area, you can finally use them for what they're actually designed for, storing as much stuff in them as you can. In my netting installation video, I also show you how I added even more storage space in my bathroom and over here with these wall storage nettings. But in this video, I shared an important tip you need to know before you start drilling. So if this is something you want to do too, I strongly suggest you watch my netting installation video first. This next RV modification is hands down my #1 favorite ultimate RV modification ever. But first, before I tell you what it is, I want to know, what is the #1 modification that you've made to your RV that's been a game changer? Please let me know in the comments section below. I can't wait to hear what you've done. I tease the next modification because it is my favorite modification ever, and here's why. Before I installed the Froli sleep system, my mattress sat on this hardwood slab, making it uncomfortable and challenging to get a good night's sleep. But the magic is in the Froli's flexible spring system, because it cuddles your body and adds extra support, so it literally transformed my RV mattress into a luxury sleeping space compared to what it was. Now I sleep like a baby. Installing the Froli system was easy, as you'll see when you watch my Froli installation video. But I need to let you know the original reason I bought my Froli was because I would get condensation in my RV, and when this happened, my bedding would get damp and wet, especially along the walls. And this made me really nervous because there wasn't any air ventilation that could get underneath my mattress. So I was concerned about mold growing underneath it. But the Froli sleep system lifted my mattress up, so there's plenty of airflow now, and I no longer have to worry about mold. But if you want to get a better night's sleep in your RV, use the link here and in the video description below to get a special 15% off savings. I paid for my Froli and it wasn't cheap, but I'd buy it again in a heartbeat. I love my Froli. Coming up is my second favorite RV modification that I've ever made. But first, this next RV modification is the only cosmetic change that I've ever made to my RV, and it really jazzed things up in here. Okay, you be the judge. This is the before, and this is the after. Out of all these RV modifications that I'm sharing with you, this one was probably the trickiest to install, at least for me. But I'm gonna tell you what, I love the way it turned out, and I'm so grateful I took the time to do it because I think it really jazzed the place up. What do you think? If you decide to do this RV modification, watching my installation video should be a really big help for you. And this tile, it looks just as good as it did when I installed it 3 years ago. Yes, this next modification is my second favorite modification ever because it's been so convenient. If you're like me, when you go RV camping, we're constantly coming in and going out of our camper. Well, that's why this keyless RV door lock has been so convenient for me. Instead of having to carry a key with me every time I go somewhere, I just press the lock button on the keypad and the lock locks the door for me. And then when I return, I just enter my code on the keypad and it unlocks it for me. I also learned that the keys that come with most RVs are keyed the same. And this is bad news for someone who owns a camper because your key could open my RV door and my key that came with my RV could open your RV door. So not only does this lock make RV camping life easier for me, it also stops someone from being able to get inside my camper. If you like glamping, you're gonna wanna watch this video next because it's packed with things that will transform a plain campsite into a glamping site. I appreciate you so much and I thank you for watching, and I can't wait to hang out with you again next Thursday.